A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. As we begin today. Greetings, traders. It is I, Abdul Shabazz, and this is some real change stock options trading journey. Good morning, Lance. Big money, Lance. Lance, I am so determined to get us to this money because I've just been tossing and turning about that put that we took the other night. That I'm just really determined, Lance, to get us back on the right side. So trust and believe. I have you in my thoughts, Lance. Let's get this money recuperated. Just looking over things. I don't know if you know, but Trump is ringing a bell this morning. Did you know that? Trump is ringing the bell this morning. So you would think that would be a boost to the market. That's what you would think. Brooks, Todd, good morning, guys. I don't know if you know it, but Trump is ringing the bell this morning. You would think that that would have a very positive effect on the market. So let me share with you what my plans are for today. My pre-market plans are as following. I'm interested in the 607 call, maybe to the 607.8, possibly to the 608. If we come back the other way, I'm interested in a 605, okay, put, probably take that to the 604.9 and 604.9, and then possibly the 604. But I will be using, and I expect some volume today because of the announcement of Trump ringing the bell. We will see. We will see. Again, doesn't matter what the news is. It's never the news, only how the market responds to the news. And that's what we're looking for. So far, I have identified a controlled selling algo coming right out of pre-market. I think the liquidity started around 8 o'clock. And so you can go ahead and see how the bears have fallen into some controlled selling right now. So we'll be keeping that, in mind. Setting alarms as well. Alarm set at the 607. And I have an alarm set underneath the 606. Ready to go. Let's make today our best trading day ever. Being extremely patient, knowing that we're dealing with some very thin markets. So just keep that in mind. Prepare well, but more importantly, prepare to be patient. Glad you guys are here. Bismillah. Let us begin. Looking for one good trade today. Since Thanksgiving, the market has been great for investors, but a little challenging and choppy for day traders. So looking to size down the amount of trades that I take. Just looking for really one good solid trade. If the market is kind enough to us. Now you would think with 47 ringing the bell, that would have skyrocketed the market, but not necessarily. Not necessarily. Does anybody have any trading plans that they would like to share with the team this morning? Anything anybody is looking at? Any ideas, thoughts, or suggestions? Very interesting. Charles Franklin, good morning. Shout out to you, Charles. Thank you for sharing those plans with us. I actually am looking for the same. Thank you for sharing that. I have, if you see on the screen here, I'm looking at a 605 put. Like to get in at that 605 area, possibly take it to the 604.9 and even possibly to the 604. So I do see what you see, Charles, along those lines. And again, thank you for sharing. Being patient, first 5 minutes is very volatile. The first 15 minutes can trick you. Give the market just a little time. Brooks said, I do think 604 is a good support level. However, I think maybe we're going to get some hype after that and it's going to go up. Wishful thinking. Alrighty, thank you for sharing, Brooks. I'm definitely going to be taking my time today. Also, Charles, just to give you a breakdown of what you're looking at the top right corner is the daily chart of the SPY. In the bottom right corner is the weekly chart of the SPY. And we can see that the bears do have control of the week. A very valiant effort was put in by the bulls in rejecting lower prices and bringing the market from the 602 area to where it is currently now at the 606. So this huge tail represents bullish action, even though it is a red candle. But nonetheless, the candle still represents that the bears, for now, still have control of the week. And on our daily candle is showing us that for now, the bears have control of the day, still early. Bottom middle chart is the 30-minute chart, and to the bottom left is the 15-minute chart. The top left is the 2-minute chart, and in the middle is the 5-minute chart. And that is what primarily I like to look for setups off of the 5-minute chart. And when I have the ability to see if there's a pattern that computer algorithmic trading is doing, then I will highlight that. Lance says, laying and waiting for a put entry at a pullback to VWAP on paper. I like that thought process, Lance, giving yourself some time. We know the first 5 minutes very volatile. The first 15 minutes can trick you. And in spite of 47 ringing the bell, the volume is kind of dying off. Let me maximize the 5-minute chart so you can really see what's going on here. Y'all. I do not have a pre-market on this 5-minute chart. I do not have up pre-market on this 5-minute chart. I will add it, however, very briefly, because I don't want to throw anyone off with the lines that I'm showing with this purple algo. I want you to be able to see that controlled selling coming out of pre-market. There it is. You can see it better on the 2-minute. Let me show you here. You look at your screen. Now you can see the structure. Higher highs. And then all of a sudden we went to lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. Market open, we put in a lower high. Right now, we're seeing if we're going to put in a lower low. Right now, it appears that we're putting in a double bottom. Still, again, extremely very early. Let's give the market some time to reveal to us what it wants to do, and then show us some trading areas. Trading areas are profit-taking areas and stop-out areas. I'll go ahead and blow up the 5-minute chart and let us rock out. Market coming to the top of the algo and was rejected on the first try. Huge rejection by the bears. The lower high is definitely in place. The question is, will we get the lower low to take us down? The 606.6 area represents the bulls taking control of the day, representing a red to green move on the daily. But right now we have identified that control selling algo. Right now the market is acting inside of it. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break right now. Go grab a cuppa at 9:45. Thank you guys for being here and for hitting the like button early. Do appreciate that. All comments and suggestions are welcome. feel free to utilize the chat. And I will be back closer to 10 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and allow us to take some more time. I want to look at that 10 o'clock calendar. Let's go ahead and look at everything else before I take a little break. Weekly chart. One of the largest hangman I've ever seen. Daily charts. We do have an inside, okay, put candle for now. It's still operating inside of yesterday's action. So I'm really interested if we go from red to green. That'll be a very bullish sign if we go from red to green. And also if we break yesterday's low, could be another continuance to the downside. So that's what the daily chart is looking like. 30-minute chart still have some more time in it, but right now it is still continuing from yesterday's close. Nice gap down. And even though 47 rung the bell this morning, it did not have the effect a lot of people were looking for. Out the gate, that is, anyway. Let's go over to the 15-minute chart. Take a look at that. Clearly, no setup whatsoever. No clear setup. But we have identified that controlled selling algo and just being patient. You can also see clearly here that there is support at that 605.7, which is why I like, and Charles and some other teammates like a put below that at the 605.5 area once we get underneath that and put some pressure on these bulls who are hiding right here in this tail. Tails are below candle bodies. Tails have bulls in them as they're rejecting lower prices. We give some pressure on them, the market should have a move down to its next level. All we can do is hurry up and watch and wait. 2-minute chart is just showing us some chop. No real good size candle bodies. 5-minute, however, is showing us that the bears now are potentially starting to make a move. They rejected the top. The bullish move was rejected at the top of the controlled selling algo, and now they are trying to erase that move that was made by the bulls at 935 and 940 by trying to close underneath that 605.8. Well, that's all I see for now. I'm going to go ahead and let the market do the talking, and I'll check back with you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. market has our attention, but does not have our money. Two minutes into the 10 o'clock candle, 2 minutes. Does anybody else have an opinion on the volume for today? I just want to see if anyone else is thinking like I'm thinking. Still acting inside of the algo. 10 o'clock is upon us. And that 30-minute candle is looking like that first 15-minute candle. VWAP retest. VWAP rejection. That is another bearish sign. Clearly you can see the structure, and I need to change it here because we have some intraday. Let me get it. Let me change it. The intraday algo is very clear now. Clearly putting in lower highs. Yep, I like it. I like it. I like it. Mo Money said, Lance said, like none. Mo Money said, I think we'll get a nice move here shortly. Which way is the question? Mo Money said, also watching a hold above the 6068 for calls. Or the 6065 to the downside. Well, I think we all are in agreement. The 6065 to the downside. And we are downtrending, but I think this might be one of those buy the pop type situations. It might be safer buying the pop, shorting the pop than the drop. But again, I'm just going to be a little more patient. We know the area. Now, if this one gets stuffed inside the algo, I might take a small starter position, shorting the pop. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's very good, Lance. Lance said, I've done 2 small put scalps for fun. Getting in at that 6062 is a good area, especially because we're knocking on the door of support, trying to bust through it. Also, this level is so key because it will erase yesterday's bullish move. Very serious area here. Very serious area here. I swear I hate this volume though. I really do. I really, really do. Really hate. Yep. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Lance. This is the beginning of the move right there. We can already see that the bulls are definitely present in this area. she is. Okay, I've started my position as per what we said. I have started my position, and I am leaving myself some room to add, hopefully. Right here at the bottom of this algo. Beautiful thing is it's only 10 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. We'd love to see a close on the bottom of this algo and then us bust through it. If not, I was prepared for this move, giving myself some room to add. Giving myself some room to add. Okay. Nice add, and we are trading outside of the algo. We'd like to see a close outside of it. First profit taking level is approaching us. Again, it's the volume. What we want to see down here at the volume, we want to see this volume candle exceed the previous volume candle. That lets you know that the market is going to continue in that direction. That is a little cheat code for those of you who are studying and learning volume. If the following volume candle is greater than the previous one, then there is a greater possibility that the market is going to continue in your desired area. Again, this was called out earlier. This plan was already called out, already written out. First profit taking area is going to be the 6049. I repeat, 6049 area for potential first profit taking area. We will put an alarm there to alert you when to put some money in your pockets. I can hear my buddy right now telling me, don't be greedy. Take the money as it presents itself to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to bring something to everyone's attention, and that is the daily chart. Let's bring this up here. Now, let's talk about the daily chart for a second. Now, we started this week off red, coming off a beautiful green shooting star, which is a bearish reversal. Plenty of money were made. Ding! That is the sound of a cash register. Once we hit this area of support, the 602, I clearly remind myself, and for those of you who weren't here, when I looked at my trading view algos, I was talking to Brooks, I said that 6024 is an area of monthly support. And at that 6024 area of monthly support, we put in a green hammer, and then the very next day has CPI. The market went berserk. Bitcoin went back over 100,000. The question then was it sustainable? Having a little doubt, somehow someone came up with the great idea. Let's get the president to ring the bell today, seeing if that would have some effect. But what they wasn't paying attention to is that once we hit that 608.50 yesterday, the market started rolling over. The market started rolling over at 130 yesterday and has been rolling over ever since. Where we stand right now at 10:15 in the morning, we have completely wiped out yesterday's bulls. But don't get me wrong, they're still holding. What we need to see is a close below the 605.5 area, and then we need to see a continuation candle. And this is on the larger time frame. Oh, it's not going to be easy, as we're coming upon a daily area of support at the 605.5, which is why the market is going to hang around this way. But because it's so early, the bulls are faced with a decision. Do they fight this? Do they hold on? Do they average down? Do they take some profits? Because soon they will be hitting the stop out button. And when you take into consideration how many bulls rallied yesterday, this could be a very serious move down today. There's a lot of time left in today. The volume sucks, no doubt, but nonetheless, we cannot ignore what the market is saying. The market is saying that if we get a close here, how many minutes we got left? 14 minutes. And that next candle is red as well. Oh my goodness. Someone's in trouble. And what happens when bull cover? They sell. Selling causes the price to go down. Now, this is what is on the horizon. And that's why I said, let's talk about it. This may potentially have a greater move down. Now, of course, we don't know, because we don't know what the market is going to do. No one does. If they say they know what the market is going to do, they're lying. But we're down $2 from the market open. Between 1:30 yesterday afternoon and today, pre-market included, we've wiped out yesterday's action. If we get a close in the 605 area, yesterday bulls may be in a position to cover. And that's all I want to bring to your attention. Let's give it up for Charles' team. Charles is joining us today, and we welcome you, Charles. Welcome to the team. So glad you were able to put some money in your pocket. You did the right thing, Charles, taking that money as it presented itself to you. Let's take a look at the 5-minute as the market is giving us a beautiful red hammer. Woo! at the bottom of this downtrend. And this is definitely a bullish move. However, I was prepared for this and prepared to add to my position if we get a rejection at the top of this controlled selling algo. I look to add. Cannot ignore this beautiful move right here, no doubt. Is it sustainable, or is this a trap by the bears to create some liquidity to take the market down lower? There it is. New calendar. Let's see what we're doing here. See what we're doing here. Bullish algo has showed up. Bullish algo has showed up. But I believe to be that liquidity that's needed to take the market down lower. Or maybe bulls have said we've had enough. We'll have to wait and see. Got off of that ride. The crazy part about it is we had the beautiful red hammer here, but because I was in that doggone put, I didn't take the call. Did anybody get in this call? Clear, beautiful setup. Beautiful setup. We also went from red to green on the 30-minute. Now we're possibly going from red to green on the daily. The daily chart is under attack. Beautiful play by the Bulls. Beautiful trade. Frustrating because that red hammer, as you guys know, is in the playbook. First profit taking area into the first 5-minute candle. Second profit taking area, VWAP. Next profit taking area is the next level. 606 high, same one as yesterday. Yes, sir. See what she does in this area. Real disappointed in myself. I should have quickly got out of this put when I seen this hammer and switched over and got in this call. Very disappointed in myself. Brooks. No, we can't. I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. We got a beautiful shooting star here. We know a failed shooting star is a bullish move. So if this does fail, that is a bullish move. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest, I was with you in that put, and I should have gotten out a little earlier. But it is what it is. I just don't want to fall for it again. It's just a retest, I think, right now. Absolutely. The Bulls fought really hard to gain control of today, to gain control of the daily candle. And that's a lot of liquidity by the bears, early bears, that can be used to potentially take the market higher. Alrighty, Lance. Be safe, buddy. Talk to you soon. Glad you could stop by, man. Team, I'm probably going to call it at 11 o'clock too. The volume is back dying off. You know, I just wanted one good trade. It came. I missed it. It is what it is. So I'm not going to chase. I'm not going to force. I wanted a textbook set up. Gave it to us. I missed it. I apologize. I will do better next time. But I'm not going to drag this out. If I do see another setup from the playbook, then I will take a trade. But I mean, I'm not too upset about this. This was a break of demand. We did get it. We just didn't get the continuation. But the problem was, once we didn't get the continuation and I saw the red hammer, that is when I was supposed to immediately switch sides. And I didn't. That would have been a very beautiful move from the 6056 all the way to the 6068 clearly. Even if you went from the hammer to the shooting star, it was still a dollar move. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and pay these bills. See the trading view algo, what it's doing right now. Not really doing anything, just a lot of chop, a lot of indecision. All the way down, all the way back up, all the way down, all the way up, back down. I am done. Shout out to PayPen. Make money from writing simple letters at home. Learn how to do it. Simply go to paypen.com. It works. Yours truly is a part of PayPen as well, and it is working for me. I will be spending a lot of time today doing some PayPen. T-shirts for traders. Let's give it up for T-shirts for traders. Beautiful trading T-shirts, quality shirts. This job thing sure is messing up my trading career. You're a trader, right? Then look like one. And of course, we can't forget ftfsystem.com, home of the fallopian tube formula, the alternative to IVF. We've helped hundreds of women get pregnant naturally with our clinically proven system. Maybe we can help you too. Go to ftfsystem.com. Thank you guys for participating and being a part of today's show. But you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. So grateful for those of you who made some money today. Anytime you're able to come into the market and make some money, you have done something that a lot of people cannot do. So shout out to you, and don't downplay any amount of money because it all adds up. This is Abdul Shabazz for some real change. Stock options trading journey. Thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.